Oh, yay.
Well, thanks everyone for joining. Happy Monday. We have Emilee here with us today, and Facebook and YouTube get to see her lovely face, but unfortunately, Instagram, you don't get to see her lovely face, but you will get to hear her. So that at least there's that, right? But Emilee is going to be joining us. As you guys know, or most of you know, Emilee is expecting her second really soon in like a month.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yes.
Emilee is going to be talking about essential oils that you can use while pregnant, to help with the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And then when you have a new baby and you're nursing. So she's going to talk to us about that. But first, Danny, I don't have comments. I have comments on Instagram. Do you have comments on Facebook and YouTube? Okay, so Danny's going to give some shout outs to those who are joining on Facebook and YouTube, and then I'll give some shout outs to those who are joining on Instagram. Oh. Instagram. Joy Shield on YouTube. Thank you.
Hi, Jody.
Says hi, Emilee. I know you don't. Can they talk with you? Okay. I was like, this is weird. Okay, so Instagram. Let's see who's joining us on Instagram today. Emilee, lots of people saying congratulations, by the way.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Let's see. She also has her 3-year-old at home, so she's had to hop off and take care of him a couple of times today.
If I disappear or mute myself, you guys know why.
We know where Emilee went.
But I'll be back.
We have CMZ from Wisconsin who's joined us. Diller Shelley from Kansas. Good morning. Moon Lily joins us from Vermont. We have Peachy Sticker Trader from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Jennifer from Missouri. Happy Monday, Jennifer. We have New York City Veg Chick from New York City. Erica from Rainy Morning from Michigan, not Vermont. I don't know where Vermont's coming from. And let's do one more shout out. So many congratulations. One more shout out. We have A_Swartz_ North Carolina from Western North Carolina. Happy Monday. Oh, right. Another Emilee on there. Okay, so Danny's joined us, and he's going to tell us who's joined us and where they're joining from on Facebook and YouTube.
All right. Good morning, guys. We got Sherry Rotter Santarelli. Woohoo! That's where she's from.
Woohoo!
We got Nora Key. Good morning from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm guessing SC. Man, I need to have my chart. Cecilia Zarate from Wisconsin. Hello from Wisconsin. Nina Barzola. Morning from Vancouver, Washington. Brooke Cullen Robinette. Hi from Florida. We've got Jean Shanahan. Good morning from Central New York. Happy Monday. Tanya Leonardo. Hey, from stormy Florida. Gina Avellino. Good morning from Niagara Falls, New York. Oh, I didn't know you're from New York. I talked to her the other day, not too long ago. Tiffany Hart, South Carolina here. Missed the past few lives, but not today.
Oh, good. We're glad you're joining today.
And we have a ton more, and we're so excited that you guys are joining.
Yes, thank you for joining. So many people on Instagram saying hi to Emilee and Danny. And Danny, they're just always appreciate how enthusiastic you are, they said. Nice for Danny to fill in when my comments were making me log in and I didn't. So it's just a fact. Okay, Emilee, we're going to do a giveaway really fast, and then I'm going to hand the mic off to you.
Ooh, sounds good.
So I have this picture right here, And there is an oil that Plant Therapy sells that comes from these beautiful babies right here. So you guys have to guess what oil that is. Leave your guesses in the comment section. I'll give you like a minute or so. Leave your guesses, and then we're going to choose somebody who guessed, whether you're right or wrong. We're just going to scroll through the guesses, and we're going to choose someone who participated, and they are going to win this oil. And I promise you, you want to participate because you're going to want to win this oil. Okay, can you guys see what that is? I have like a side view on Instagram so that it's a full view on Facebook. I'm seeing lots of guesses. Emilee, do you know what it is?
It looks like rose to me, but it's kind of hard to tell at this angle.
It's not rose.
Okay.
But it is a flower.
Thank goodness.
Oh, so funny. It does kind of look like a rose, but it's not a rose. You'll see. I know it's hard to tell, but
I think it's just the glare that makes it a little.
yeah, I'm trying to. Roses, you know how roses usually like wrap around as, you know, as they, this one doesn't. This one's like a point that opens more. I am seeing some correct guesses, but lots of incorrect guesses. Oh, and it looks like Caitlin just sent us the Weekend with PT winner. So I'll announce that after you guys keep guessing. It is a beautiful flower. It is. Okay, so we've gotten lots of guesses in. Hurry and leave your last guess. And we're going to scroll through and choose a winner. Okay, so the correct answer, oh, I showed the name on the back. Okay, my bad. So the correct answer is Jasmine. And I think you guys read it backwards, but I don't know. I don't know how this works. But the correct answer is Jasmine. I always mess it up, but it's fine.
You're doing a great job, Rita. It's Monday.
It's Monday. I told Emilee and Danny earlier that it feels like a Monday to me. And Danny is like, is that a good thing? And I was like, no. No. This is such a beautiful flower. I'm going to keep it here. But Danny, can you scroll through and choose a winner for me on Facebook and YouTube? And I'm going to choose a winner on Instagram. And then Danny will let me know who the winner is, and I can announce it here.
Are they winning Jasmine, Rita?
They're winning Jasmine.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh, that's a big deal. Oh.
I know. Look at Emilee's excited, and she doesn't even get a chance to win it, you guys.
I know. I'm a little jealous of this one.
Okay, let's see. My eyes are closed. Right here, we have Rach M. Wing. Her guess was Magnolia. Rach M. Wing, you just won yourself Jasmine. Email cs@planttherapy.com and they will get it sent to you. Congratulations. And then Danny, so Rach M. Wing on Instagram. And then Danny's back. Look at this. 2 times.
I know.
We're so lucky.
And I have a winner.
Winner for us.
One more winner on Facebook is Christine Jabber.
Christine
Jabr. Her guess was Magnolia, but we'll still give her Jasmine.
Magnolia. Does Magnolia and Jasmine look the same? They must. Because we had lots of people that were like, oh, I know it's Magnolia. I don't know. So congratulations, 2 winners. Email cs@planttherapy.com. It is a great prize. And both of them get a Jasmine. Probably the smallest size that we carry. just throwing it out there. But still, you win, and that's awesome. So congratulations. Make sure you confirm your mailing address with CS, and they will get Jasmine sent to you. I can see Emilee having a conversation with somebody, and I don't think it's the aloe jellies next to her.
He needs colors for his paper. And I'll tell you guys, I just experienced a first ever on a live, and that was, so my...
Uh-oh. Emilee, we lost you.
He's kind of a butthead. If you can tell, he's figured out how to mute me when he's tired of me talking. And anyways, give me just 1 second.
You're good. You're good. You know what? We should plan when we have visitors on the live. I should like plan a dance or something that I do to entertain everyone. No, I probably shouldn't. I don't think it would be very entertaining. So if you, oh yeah, good idea. I forgot about it. Hey, at least I'm honest, right? Weekend with PT. So our weekend with PT winner is Hinkle Studios. They said Michael came home from a week-long work trip and bought me an oil diffuser and oil. This one is so cool because it also has a soft light. I'm convinced everyone needs this now. So it sounds like this is a new customer. That's really cool. I'm also not mad about the little pink setup that is happening right next to my bed. So let me see. You guys, Instagram. I know. Instagram's going to see my dirty laundry, and I'm just really sad about it. Okay, Instagram, can you see that image? Right there. That's the weekend with PT. Do you see all her? It's the rose gold aroma fused diffuser. It looks like a pink candle, some pink oils. So that's pretty fun. Hold the pic on the other side of the screen next time. Yeah, I know. I just like to give Instagram hints on what it is or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, you guys, I have a 3-year-old for sale if anyone wants one.
No, thank you.
Oh gosh, he has decided that he wants to color, and we, of course, recently we were preparing for the new baby, and so we had to do a little bit of rearranging. So I moved all of his colors to a new area, and of course, it's a meltdown. So.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's just fine. So I think we're back on track. We're getting set up and we can talk a little bit more. So just 1 second.
Yeah, you're good. I'll just tell them. So if you guys want to participate in our Weekend with PT giveaway, post a picture of your favorite plant therapy products, post a picture of DIYs you're making, post pictures of how you're using your products. We want to see your products in your life. So take a picture, post it on social media, use the hashtag Weekend with PT. And then on Monday, Caitlin chooses a winner. And if we don't forget, we announce that winner here on the live. But if we do forget, Caitlin still reaches out to the winner directly, and the winner gets $15 credit to planttherapy.com. So it's pretty cool. All you have to do is post a picture and tag us using Weekend with PT. And we just announced our weekend winner, and it sounds like they are a new customer, which is pretty cool. And their husband, or Michael, I don't know who Michael is. I'm assuming it's their husband, but it could be their son. I don't know. But Michael brought
He's a keeper, whoever he is.
Michael, keep Michael around because Michael brought them a diffuser and some oils, which is pretty cool. So thank you, Michael. Okay, Emilee, what do you got for us today?
Okay, so I thought today we could talk a little bit about the stages that we kind of go through when we're getting ready to have a baby. So typically, well, not typically, always, the stages are, when using essential oils, you're looking at use during your first trimester all the way throughout your pregnancy. You can use essential oils during labor and delivery if that's an option for you. And then nursing as well is a really good time to use essential oils. So starting with the first trimester, we generally just recommend some limited use just because there's not a lot of research that shows how essential oils impact your body and your baby during that trimester. It's just there aren't a lot of pregnant ladies that want to be testers for essential oils to do research, right? So we recommend fairly limited use. But for me, my first trimester with this baby was pretty tough. Like I had a lot of morning sickness, and whoever coined that term, morning sickness, should get beat up, because it was definitely all day, every day sickness, not morning sickness. And one thing that I found that helped was using lemon essential oil. And what I liked about lemon is just that it's very gentle, it's a very safe oil. But it also really helps when you're having any kind of nausea. So I typically would use it through inhalation, in a personal inhaler, and just as those waves would come on, I would smell it as needed to help relieve some of that nausea. So that's a really good way to use essential oils in your first trimester. Just really like very passively limited use, and make sure that you're sticking to very safe oils.
I
Once
like
you,
I like to use grapefruit when I was pregnant. I
oh
used
yeah.
grapefruit. And I would always recommend people just put it like right next to their bed. And before they get up in the morning, they just inhale it, because when your stomach empty, that can often cause you to be even more nauseous. So inhale that oil right in the morning, so that it can help settle your stomach as you get up, to make yourself some food. Emilee, while you're talking, I'm also going to tell my kids to turn down the TV because it's getting really loud. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to keep talking about the joys of pregnancy, and I'll be right back.
And maybe at the end of this, we'll talk about the joys of working from home with kids. So, beyond the first trimester, once I got to my second trimester, and once you guys get to your second trimester, I generally recommend using essential oils a little bit more. You can dilute them and apply them topically. Typically, we recommend a 1% dilution, especially if you're covering a larger area of your body. One thing that started happening for me in my second trimester was my stomach was starting to get a little itchy from the stretching. And so I would use something like lavender diluted in some carrier oil to help with that. Or what I really, really love the most is lavender aloe vera jelly to help with the itching, and to help, also with moisturization and help with any kind of stretch marks. So definitely lavender aloe became a must-have in my routine in my second trimester. One thing we get asked a lot, because we typically recommend a 1% dilution, is can I use a higher dilution? And with that, I just recommend, outweighing the risks and the pros. So, for example, one customer had asked me once about using No More Warts while they were pregnant to remove a wart, which we recommend a 50% dilution. Now, that product, while it is a 50% dilution, it's recommended for spot treatment, right? So a very, very small area, and you're only using it for a very short period of time. So yes, you could absolutely use No More Warts while you're pregnant, and your exposure to the baby would still be very small because it's such a small area and you're using it for such a short period of time. However, that's something that you really have to feel confident in yourself. Do you want to use essential oils at that kind of dilution while you're pregnant? Would you prefer to have it removed by a doctor? Those are all some of the questions that I encourage people to ask themselves so that they can figure out if they're comfortable or not. But even, a 2 to 3% dilution, if you're feeling like achy pains, that sort of thing, it can definitely be okay as long as you're just kind of limiting your use. You only want to use essential oils as needed and not overuse. And then third trimester, which is where I'm at now. Thank goodness. I'm so excited. 34 weeks today. So it's really exciting. Try a different color, sweetie. Here, try this blue. You guys should see him right now because it's just, I'll show him to you before the end of the live.
They've seen my kids probably in their underwear a few times. You never know somehow, so.
Well, the thing that I was doing earlier in the live was he's potty training right now, and he's got part of the potty training down, but he still will not poo in his diaper, and apparently he needed a diaper right then and there. So I put a diaper on my child in the middle of a live. That was a good experience. Definitely a first for me. So, anyways, the third trimester, I think we all tend to get a little bit more uncomfortable, right? Some of the things that you might experience is like your sciatic pain, or I get Charlie horses really, really bad, and it's awful. And sometimes they last for a really long period of time, and I can't do anything to get rid of them. But the one thing that really helps me is using our Grow Ease, which is a kid-safe synergy, but it's also safe for pregnancy and for nursing. And I'll just dilute some and apply it topically to that, Charlie horse, and just work it out. And it really helps to relax those muscles, and relieve any kind of pain that's associated with that as well. So definitely Growies is like a must have on my list. But the other things I wanted to talk to you guys about that are great for both pregnancy and once your baby arrives are hydrosols. Hydrosols are, by far what I recommend the most for pregnancy, nursing, for infants. They're very gentle, very effective. One of my favorites is lavender hydrosol. I know a lot of us struggle with insomnia when we're pregnant, and this is a really great way to help you unwind and relax. So I'll spritz some on my pillowcase, I'll spritz some on myself, just to help relax, especially after a shower. And it really helps to keep you calm and helps you to unwind. And then Roman chamomile is another like must-have hydrosol for me, especially for babies, because it's really fantastic for skin concerns. When Remy was just really, really young, he ended up getting hand, foot, and mouth. And that I feel like is one of the hardest things as a mom to watch your baby go through, because there's not really a whole lot that you can do. You go to your doctor and they're like, well, keep them clean.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I had some hydrosol on hand and spritzed him down. And by the next day, the hand, foot, and mouth was completely gone. And so definitely it helped him to feel more comfortable. It sped up the process. It's also really good for eczema, any kind of issues like that. And then for pregnant and nursing moms, any kind of skin concerns that you might get, I even like to use it for a facial toner. It's very calming as well. So you could do like a mix of your chamomile and lavender and use that as a linen spray or a spritz. So definitely I recommend having those on hand. And then the last part that I always like to talk about is labor and delivery. Sometimes people are a little bit scared to use essential oils during labor and delivery because a lot of people will recommend diffusion in your room while you're going through it to help create a calm, relaxed atmosphere. But what I have found is that when you're going through labor and delivery, your wants and needs can change very rapidly. So 1 minute, something like neroli or lavender could, just help you to be super relaxed. And the next minute it will irritate you and just make the whole process a little bit more difficult. So with that, I recommend using inhalers. They're a really great option. I'm currently working on my labor and delivery kit, and inhalers are definitely a must-have. So I'm doing things like peppermint, just because peppermint for me is that oil that really helps me to focus. It helps me to kind of snap out of any kind of emotional issues. It's very stimulating, energizing. So that will be in my kit, as well as a calming blend that I have not put together yet, but I certainly will. And then body oils, I think, are huge as well for labor and delivery, especially when you're experiencing some of those, the lower back pain, the contractions. If you can have your partner or your midwife or your doula or whoever your support person is, apply pressure and massage using a blend of, I really liked lavender, copaiba, and marjoram together in a blend. It was just really, really helpful to help me to relax and stay in the moment, and kind of go through those waves of contractions. So definitely, I think that essential oils have a time and a place for labor and delivery. I just don't typically recommend diffusion because it can just be a little bit too much, especially when you're so sensitive and your senses are kind of all over the place. So just some key takeaways. When you're using essential oils topically, start with the low end of the dilution, start with around a 1%. You can use higher dilutions, but just make sure to think that through and make sure that you feel comfortable with that. Hydrosols are a must-have for both pregnancy and having a baby. And then, hold on, I have to show you guys him. Hold on. This is what he's been doing. Can you say hi? No. So
Oh,
he found the markers and they're all over his body. So,
oh.
yes.
For Instagram, I mean, he has like blue markers all on his arm, on his face. I think his nose, I couldn't really tell.
Yep, definitely nose, forehead. And now he's trying to wash it off. So that's going to be interesting. But I think so that's just a general overview, but I would love to answer any questions that you guys have, so just let me know.
So I've been watching questions on Instagram, and there was a question about what like sets plant therapy apart or something like that from other EO companies. I actually didn't see the question. I just saw a lot of customers responding to the same customer or on there, and they kept being like, "This is my favorite thing about plant therapy, and this is why plant therapy is so awesome." So I've been watching those, and we appreciate you guys answering some of the questions on there. But I haven't seen any questions on Instagram since I've been watching. I haven't seen any specifically related to using essential oils while pregnant or during delivery. So
The one thing that we have that is really helpful for expecting mothers is we have pregnancy and nursing safe charts on our website so that you guys can go on and see a list of everything that's safe for you to use. We just wanted to make it really easy and kind of take away having to figure out which ones are safe and which ones aren't. So if you're interested in that list, it's in the download section on our website.
Which is just planttherapy.com/downloads.
Yes.
That's how you get there. And if you're not like pregnant or, don't have any need for that, there's still a ton of education on that page, a ton of downloads, like basically anything you could ever need is on that page. So there's like Newton charts, pup and pony, kid safe, pregnancy, nursing safe, DIYs. I mean, there's just a ton of education. So make sure you check out that page. Again, it's planttherapy.com/downloads. Danny, have you seen any questions come through on Facebook or Facebook or YouTube specific to what Emilee's been talking about? Okay.
Right.
Well, look at that. Emilee took care of it so well. Oh wait, maybe there's a question. So it looks like Nikki says, I may have missed it, but are there any that are contraindicated during pregnancy? And are hot oils a no-no?
That's a really good question. So there are definitely essential oils that are contraindicated for pregnancy. Some have been shown to have like abortifacient properties when they're tested in lab mice. So that's one thing to always keep in mind, is that most of the testing that we have on essential oils is in lab mice versus in humans. However, we always recommend avoiding those essential oils just to be extra cautious. So when using essential oils, just stick with the pregnancy and nursing safe chart. That's your best bet. Even, for example, blue cypress is an essential oil that you want to avoid while you're pregnant and while you're nursing. And the interesting thing about it is that it's actually kid safe. So typically, if an oil is kid safe, it's safe for pregnancy and nursing, but that one is one that we wouldn't recommend. So just make sure that you're referring to the pregnancy and nursing safe chart, because we took all of that into consideration when we were creating those charts.
Yep, absolutely. Erica says, if wanting to give oils as a shower gift, are there a couple tops that you would recommend? like must have. So I think that she might just throw some hydrosols in there, but what about
Yeah.
you too, Em?
Yeah, I think I definitely would get some hydrosols. I really like the healing balm as well because it's really good for so many different things for stretch marks. If you are giving the gift to somebody who's nursing, then it's also great for any kind of irritation from nursing. It's also good for the baby. But then on top of that, lavender is a really, really good oil for pregnancy and for delivery.
Yeah. So Emilee, someone, let's see, Joni Martinez is asking, how did you use the lavender, copaiba, and marjoram? And didn't you say that you use that in a body oil?
Yes, yeah. So that's one that I used in a body oil or a massage oil, your favorite massage oil, and then had my husband massage my lower back because, man, that was definitely the most painful area. Oh,
Oh no. I think Remy maybe got hurt. I'm not going to lie. So someone on here, who was it? Oh, it already went up, but someone was like, "I'm 50. I don't think I need." Oh, Civ M69. Well, I'm 50, so I don't think I have any pregnancy questions. But there are a couple. There are a couple questions I'm going to get to from Facebook and YouTube. But I just want to say really fast that listening to Emilee talk about like her last delivery and then getting ready for this one, I am like sitting here like so nauseous and so grateful that I'm not having any more children. I hated it when my husband touched me when I was in labor, unless I was touching him and then it was okay. But there was one time when she's talking about her husband massaging her back. There was one time where my back was hurting me really bad. So my mom, who was in the labor room with us, she was like, go and rub her back. And he came over and touched me, and I like freaked out. I did not want him touching me when I was in labor, unless my arms were wrapped around him during a contraction or something. But goodness, listening to Emilee talk, I'm just like, oh, I remember my husband trying to touch me and me freaking out. Did you hear that, Emilee? Oh my goodness.
it's so funny how different everyone is, and there were some times when I like,
different, right? Like you think
yes,
you know, and then the next labor you might want something completely different.
right.
So.
The first my with Remy, it was like there were moments when I hated my husband, and then there were moments when I just really needed his support. So
Yeah.
it's definitely interesting, and we have relocated to the living room, and I am sitting on the floor because that's what he wants, and he fell and bonked his head. So we're just trying to multitask.
And then just have them put some blue marker, and then you won't even see the box because the rest of them's covered with it. It'll be just nice. Okay, so we have a question from Krista. She said, what are some recommended ones for delivery inhalers? Want to offer some options to my sister. So Emilee did talk about some for delivery. She said specifically that she uses peppermint. It's energizing. It helps her focus. Peppermint's also good for nausea. I don't think she mentioned that. But a lot of people are nauseous when they're delivering. So that's also a good option. But she had specifically said peppermint. And then she said she's putting a relaxing inhaler together that hasn't been created yet, but it is on her to-do list. And hey, she has 6 weeks left. So
and for me, those are really the two options that I'll be taking is more of like an energizing inhaler and then a calming inhaler. Those are typically what I find most pregnant women are looking for, and what I needed most during my last labor and delivery. So that's where I would start, definitely. And I like that Retha mentioned nausea, because that is such that can be such a big part of labor and delivery. So having that energizing inhaler with maybe some peppermint and lemon would be a really great choice to have in your kit.
Yeah, absolutely. You cover lots of things with just one inhaler, right? So, and Emilee had talked about how lavender is really good. So that's definitely one that you could do in your calming inhaler as well. Let's see. Holly says, can you add other oils to hydrosols? If I wanted to add lavender to Roman chamomile, is that okay? So adding essential oils to hydrosols unfortunately doesn't work that way. Because hydrosol is a water base, the essential oils will not mix with the hydrosol. You would need an emulsifier if you were adding essential oils to hydrosols. However, you can combine hydrosol. So like Emilee said, she combines the lavender and the chamomile hydrosol. Both are fantastic for the skin. Both are so great, have lots of calming, relaxation benefits. So you can definitely add hydrosols together. But if you're adding an essential oil to a hydrosol, you have to have an emulsifier because the hydrosol and the essential oil won't mix. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Kaylor King says, do you have a pregnancy set? We do not have a pregnancy set. That is a great option. I actually think maybe like 8 years ago when I first started working with plant therapy, I think we had a pregnancy set for a little bit, but that's not something we currently carry. But like Emilee said, we highly recommend you check out the Pregnancy and Nursing Safe Chart, which can be found on the downloads page at planttherapy.com/downloads. And then you can definitely, create the best set for your needs.
We also have a couple of great blog posts on pregnancy and nursing as well. And then, if you're really trying to find something that's tailored to your needs, you can always contact our aromatherapist team, and they can give you some really great suggestions on what could be helpful for your specific needs.
Yeah, absolutely. We are here for you guys. So email cs@planttherapy.com. They can get you emailed to an aromatherapist if it's questions that they can't answer. But yeah, I mean, we are happy to help guide you so you can know specifically what might be best for your specific situation. Can you use hydros on your sheets, pillows, and dryer balls? Absolutely. Yeah. So Emilee talked about how she uses the lavender, or you can use a combination like the lavender and chamomile. And even like that might be something good that you could do during labor and delivery, is being able to spritz, your sheets and stuff and your pillowcases in the delivery room to be relaxing, and also just help with, like a hospital smell. That might be nice too.
Yeah, I love that idea, and it's super, super gentle from a scent perspective, so that's what I really like about hydrosols as well.
Yep, it is. They are very mild, so it's not something that's going to like overwhelm you. It's going to be like right there with your nose on the pillow or leaning over right next to it is when you're going to be able to smell it. So yeah, it is a great option to help with scent, but not in an overpowering way, as well as give you some therapeutic benefits of like relaxation and stuff. Hey, she's back. Sandy is saying maybe a menopausal life. That's not something that I can speak on directly, but I think that's a good idea. Yeah. We do have a lot of customers that we get a lot of questions related to menopause and essential oils that can help with that. And definitely like shout out to the peppermint hydrosol, right? For menopause, that can be very beneficial. But yeah, I think that we could, menopause or hormones, Erica says, I definitely think that is something that we could talk about on one of the lives for sure. Okay, Danny, are you seeing any other questions? I haven't seen any other questions on Instagram. Em, thanks for joining.
Thanks for your patience with me today, guys.
Oh my goodness.
He's normally so good, especially in the morning, so I thought we would be okay, but he does like being the center of attention too, so
I mean, who doesn't?
he's gonna be in for a rude awakening when baby sister comes. So
Oh my goodness. He's gonna do great. Well, Em, we appreciate you joining. I'm going to do the end of video live, or the individual in the I'm going to do the last giveaway. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're welcome to join, but also a huge thank you if you do want to hop off. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all your information. And I know everyone is so excited and saying congratulations. So thank you. We're excited to see baby girl Emilee.
thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. And again, just if you have any questions, make sure to contact us, and we're always happy to support. So thanks for having me.
Thanks, Em. Okay, so lots of people asking about hydrosols, if they come with a spray. The hydrosols do come with a spray, so you definitely can just use those as soon as you get them. They have the sprayer so that you can spritz spritz in the air, spritz your linens, spritz yourself, right? That's amazing for hydrosols too. So many awesome ways to use those. Okay, so we have an end of video giveaway. Danny, do you have that? Well, I can pull it up. I don't have it pulled up right now. Here we go. So yeah, I have it. Thanks, Danny. You'll have until midnight tonight to enter the giveaway. And you must enter via the giveaway link. So Instagram, you can find the giveaway link in the Instagram, the Plant Therapy Insta Stories. There'll be one that says giveaway, and it will have you swipe up, and it will take you to where you can enter the giveaway. And Facebook and YouTube, you can find the giveaway link in the comment section of the live videos. We'll be posting it, as well as in the live description. So once the live's over on Facebook and YouTube, we will be adding that giveaway link. So your giveaway question is, can some essential oils safely be used while pregnant or nursing? And then you're going to win Emilee's favorite pregnancy safe oil. So can essential oils safely be used while pregnant or nursing? That's your giveaway question. Head on over to the giveaway link, answer it. You have until midnight tonight, and you're going to win some of Emilee's favorite pregnancy safe essential oils. And Danny, let's do 3 winners. We're going to do 3 winners. Yeah, 3 winners. And so good luck to everyone. Again, you have until midnight tonight, and you must enter via the giveaway link. Okay, guys, that's all we have. Again, a huge thank you to Emilee for joining and for talking, not only, talking about pregnancy and nursing and that kind of things, but really sharing a lot of her own personal experience because she is going through this right now, which I think makes it even more beneficial for those who are also going through it, and knowing that, she has a lot of personal experience with this and what has worked for her personally. So again, a huge thank you to Emilee. Thank you everyone for joining. We appreciate it. We hope you have an amazing Monday. We'll be back for another live on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So make sure you come and join us then. Thanks, everyone.